नमस्ते, आई एम जेवी डॉक्टर सपना गहलोत एंड आज का जो सेशन है विल डिस्कस अबाउट कि व्हाट इज़ योर ओपिनियन एज अ फीचर्स ऑफ अ गुड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, यानी एक गुड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के लिए हमें क्या फीचर्स होने चाहिए। आपने चूँकि पिछले जो आपके सेशन से आपने उसमें डिस्कस कर लिया है कि व्हाट इज़ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, व्हाट आर द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, उनका फीचर क्या है, मेरिट्स एंड डीमेरिट्स. Now we'll discuss about the features. Being a, you can say, features of a good constitution. So, constitution give and provide the basis on which the whole setup and structure of the state depends. Such constitution provides you can say, it is a skeleton of the state machinery and organization. It is therefore essential that the constitution must be good and should satisfy majority of the state population. So the requisite of a good constitution are सबसे पहले कि it should be a written, then it should be in very detail, or you can say very comprehensive. There is a scope for the custom, usages or conventions. Then there is a provision for the fundamental rights. There is a procedure for amendment, and it's partly rigid and partly flexible and the suitable. So अगर हम सबसे पहले हम ये डिस्कस करेंगे कि it should be a written, यानी तो फर्स्ट फीचर इसका आता है कि जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है it should be a written, and for a good constitution it is essential that being a written, क्योंकि an unwritten constitution is always vague, ambiguous and indefinite. It is only a written constitution which can be clear and definite, and in case of any doubt can be interpreted by the competent authority. So we can say, in other words, say that a good constitution must be definite, precise and clear in interpretation and language. Another thing is कि it should be comprehensive, यानी it is in detail. That is कि a good constitution is very clear तो है. A constitution which is not very comprehensive will become a plaything in the hands of judiciary. So it should be comprehensive enough to discuss such like the subject as a relationship between the various organs of governments and mutual relationship of the individual on the one hand and stand on the other. It should also discuss the mutual social relationship of individuals with another. If there are any fundamental rights provided in the Constitution, those should be discussed very clearly and precisely, so there is no ambiguity about them. All this do not become matters of frequent interpretation by the judiciary. So who does not know that the Constitution of USA is what the judges have made it by way of interpretation. यानी it should be, इसमें important thing is you can say कि it should be a comprehensive enough to discuss such like a subject as between the various or of the government, और जितने भी एक उनमें एक म्यूचुअल रिलेशनशिप बनी रहनी चाहिए. Then there is कि a good constitution must leave या जो भी कह सकते हैं कि उसमें एक स्कोप होना चाहिए for the customs and conventions to grow, and these customs and convention and usages are flesh and blood of the constitution, and if the constitution does not provide for that, naturally there is no chances for the constitution to grow. The constitution should not enter into minor and minute details which should be left to its actual working. Then there is a provision for the fundamental rights. A constitution should provide for the fundamental rights, but these rights should be such which are enforceable in the courts of law. Their violation should be challengeable in the courts, and the law going against these rights can be got declared ultra vires or constitutional. Then there is a definite procedure for amendment. ये भी है कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का एक प्रोसीजर होता है और वो हर कंट्री का वेरी करता है. जैसे कि अगर इंडिया में देयर आर 3 टाइप्स है तो अदर कंट्री में कुछ और हैं. सो नो डाउट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज़ टू सेक्रेट डॉक्यूमेंट दैट बट अमेंडमेंट्स आर ऑलवेज इनएविटेबल टू मेक इट ever responsible to the call of the nation and to avoid revolution. It is therefore hoped that a good constitution must provide for amendment, and that the procedure or amendment of the constitution must be laid down precisely and clearly in the constitution itself. Unless that procedure is definitely laid down in clear terms, there will be much confusion, which is not the quality of a good constitution. Another thing is there is a partly rigid and partly flexible. आपने जो जितने पीछे के जो अपने सेशंस देखे थे कि there is a flexible constitution, there is a rigid constitutions, उसके merits and demerits. तो जनरल हम इसमें ये कह सकते हैं कि हमारे लिए कुछ partly rigid भी देखना पड़ता है and partly flexible. A good constitution must be partly rigid and partly flexible. It should be rigid where essential for national unity, integrity and advancement. सही है कि rigid किस लिए होती है? Essential for देश में राष्ट्रीय एकता के लिए, for the national unity, integrity and advancement के लिए. It should be flexible when the question of adjustment comes. So too much rigidity as provided in the Constitution of USA makes Constitution a plaything of judiciary. On the other hand, too much of flexibility become it uncertain and subject of passion for the political party in power. So it should therefore be partly rigid and partly flexible as in the case with the Constitution of India. यानी हमारे लिए अमेरिका की तरह बिल्कुल रिजिड भी नहीं होना चाहिए और इतना पार्टली फ्लैक्सिबल किसी अदर कंट्री में भी नहीं हो कि जनरली कुछ परेशानी हो जाती है. तो इट शुड बी, you can say for example India where there is a rigid, a partly rigid and partly flexible. Another thing, there is some sort of suitability because a good constitution should be an excellent mirror of national mind. Its provision should suit national environment and should not go against established national political thoughts, customs and usages. A constitution which goes against such customs is bound to be a failure. So these are the basic requests या फिर the features of a good constitution. So important thing is कि it should be a written होना चाहिए. It should be in detail होना चाहिए. There is a scope, you can say scope for the customs and conventions होना चाहिए. There is a provision for the fundamental rights. There is a procedure for amendment and there is a partly rigid and partly flexible. So after this एक छोटा सा हम discuss करेंगे, that is the evolution of the constitution. A constitution has to work not only in the environment in which it was drafted, but also centuries later. It must be capable of adaptation to new conditions as they arise. The chief ways in which constitution grow may briefly they discuss as below. यानी जो constitution है, जो base बनता है इसका evolution of the constitution में generally basically तीन होते हैं. एक होता है custom and usages, एक होता है amendments and the third one is a judicial decision. So custom and usages play the important role in the evolution of the constitution. The role of conventions can be seen in the constitution of the UK, USA and India easily. Then there is amendment. A written constitution clearly provides for the mode of amendment and this is the most definite of source of constitutional expansion. And the third is a judicial decisions, that a development of a written constitution as a result of judiciary interpretation is now as well established fact. Almost all constitutional grow in this manner, but it as much more true, you can say true about the constitution of the United States. So generally हम लोग इस सेशन में क्या देखा कि what are the features of the good constitution and about the evolution of the constitution. Thank you.